Your integrated planning process in place,
Yeah.
but you're going to decide to build $250 or $150 million.
So I'm not a lawyer, but I do read what the commission publishes, and particularly on this. And I think what the commission said was, we have rejected the IRP. That doesn't mean that the utility needs to stop planning and proposing, whether it's new contracts with power generation companies or new investments. But what they said is, because you don't have an approved long-term plan, the burden is going to be on the utility to show that whatever this new thing is that you come to us for approval, that it makes sense. So they put the burden on the utility, but they didn't say stop.
So you feel that's okay? That would be a policy that you would.
Well, that's a little different question. So I think what you're asking is, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing, and you tell me if I'm wrong. I think you're asking, do we support HELCO procuring new geothermal on the Big Island?
Actually, that's not the question.
Okay.
That is a question I'd love to hear an answer.
Okay.
The question is, do you support issuing contracts and planning future long-term power projects for 20 or 30 years without an integrated resource plan?
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I think the utility has an obligation to try to do the right thing for customers, regardless of whether or not they have a PUC accepted IRP. And I think my belief is the PUC is telling them they actually still need to go out and try to do the right thing for customers, but they need to understand, they need to be advised that when they come to the commission and they ask for approval, that the burden of proof is going to be on the utility to make the case, since they don't have that IRP.
We had a geothermal RFP process in progress, and then the commission asked us to do a power supply improvement plan. Subsequent to the geothermal RFP being in progress already, when they asked us to do the power supply improvement plan, they did not ask us to stop the RFP process. In fact, it encouraged us to complete it. So that's what we did. We went through with the RFP process and completed the RFP process as per the commission's direction. So, planning is kind of a continuum thing, and then actually implementation and moving forward has to continue. You cannot, stop all action until you have completed plans. It's kind of a cycling process.